Welcome to my presentation. My name is Jessica Thamage, and the topic I'll be presenting is an integrated ethical teaching practice using the head, heart, and hands model in a grade 11 visual arts lesson on the Dada movement, focusing specifically on Marcel Duchamp. This lesson is designed around the holistic principles of social pedagogy. As an arts educator, I've come to understand that effective teaching must not only inform the mind, but engage the heart and empower the hands. I chose a grade 11 visual arts topic that deals with Dadaism and Marcel Duchamp because it provokes questions, challenges norms, and encourages creative risk-taking. My lesson is designed to first introduce the movement intellectually, the head, then engage learners in collaborative planning, the heart, and finally, let them create and reflect with the hands. Social pedagogy has fundamentally reshaped how I teach. Before, I focused mostly on content delivery and assessment, but now I see my learners as whole beings with emotions, histories, and social needs. I've learned to value relationship building, vulnerability, and emotional safety in my classroom. When learners feel seen and respected, they take more creative risks. Social pedagogy helped me redefine discipline, not as enforcing rules, but as co-creating a respectful environment. It's also made me more aware of social justice and cultural sensitivity, especially when teaching art history through a critical lens. Ultimately, I now see my classroom as a space for healing, dialogue, and expression, not just academic achievement. This lesson is aligned with the Grade 11 Visual Arts CAPS document, Topic 3, Between the Wars, Dada. You'll find this on page 55 of the CAPS guide. This theme invites learners to explore how artists reacted to the trauma and absurdity of World War I. I chose Duchamp specifically because his conceptual approach challenges the very definition of art, something that opens up rich classroom debates. It aligns well with teaching creative thinking, interpretation, and context in art making and theory. In this phase, I step into my role as the teacher. I begin by introducing learners to Dadaism, its origins during the World War I, its use of chance, nonsense, and anti-art philosophy. I introduce Marcel Duchamp, focusing on his controversial artwork Fountain, a urinal turned into a conceptual piece. I ask learners, is this art? Why or why not? I present images and videos to help them visualize Dada's aesthetic, and read a quote by Duchamp. Art is not about the object, but the idea behind it. I then introduce their task, to explore whether the principles of Dada still apply today, and to prepare a group presentation on how they'd create a Dada-inspired artwork in response to a modern issue. In this phase, I become the group planning facilitator. I help learners organize their roles and research. The groups decide which modern issue they want to respond to: gender, war, consumerism, or digital surveillance, and start brainstorming how to create a Dadaist response. One learner researches performance art, another investigates Dada collages, while a third documents ideas. This cooperative planning fosters emotional intelligence, negotiation, and shared responsibility. Learners laugh, argue, and discover together. The aim is not just learning about Dada, but learning through it, using it to express their feelings on real-world problems. Here, I take on the role of execution manager. Each group brings their vision to life. Some perform live absurdist skits, others make protest collages from recycled material. One group submits a video installation showing TikTok culture as Dada, disrupting norms through absurdity. After presenting, each group reflects: what worked, what didn't? What did you learn about society, art, and yourself? The goal is not perfection, but growth. This phase promotes agency and encourages ethical reflection on how art can challenge norms, speak truth, and build resilience. This three-phase lesson holistically addressed learners' cognitive, emotional, and physical engagement. The head phase introduced content. The heart phase fostered collaboration and empathy. And the hands phase allowed for practical expression. Integrating ethics and social pedagogy into the lesson enhanced learner agency and made visual arts a transformative space. I used a range of sources, including academic literature on social pedagogy, the CAPS documentation, and visual art history references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.